Visa-free countries in the world. Armenia. While most Western citizens can visit Armenia without a visa for a full 180 days, second only to nearby Georgia's 365 days. Some countries, including Canada, need a visa on arrival or an electronic visa. When presented with the option, I prefer the device just in case, as sometimes smaller countries' immigration officers will pretend you don't qualify for a visa on arrival. As someone who applied for a real visa to Armenia in my Tier C passport, which was one of the easiest passports to get, I don't recommend the consular process, but I hear the electronic visa option is easier. You can visit the website here. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan requires visas from just about everyone, except for 9 countries that get visa-free access and another 13 Asian and Gulf countries that get visas on arrival. Everyone else needs to apply before arrival. And for years, Azerbaijan's e-visa process wasn't easy. I tried it once and gave up. However, as of 2017, they have made the visa process much easier. Now, tourists may easily apply through various tour operators, so long as they book some type of tour, such as a Baku Day tour, or their hotel stay through the e-visa portal. Bahrain. Bahrain has substantially eased its visa policy, being one of the more liberal Gulf states toward Westerners. Their e-visa program used to be open to only 38 nationalities, but was recently expanded to a more substantial 114. Most Tier A passports can obtain a visa on arrival or an e-visa, while a smattering of African and poor Asian countries must go the e-visa route. That said, the e-visa process requires you to upload multiple forms and isn't so straightforward. Their friendly-looking website is here. Cambodia. I've received several Cambodia e-visas, and the process is about as easy as it gets. The hardest part is having a passport photo on hand to scan and upload, which is why I keep about 10 passport photos on me at any given time. Once you have that, the form filling takes all 5 minutes, and approval is almost instantaneous. Cambodia has raised its e-visa fee over the years, always adding another $2 here or $5 there. But the total fee now should not exceed $42. While many Western citizens such as Americans can obtain a visa on arrival, the immigration authority can't seem to give a straight answer as to who qualifies. You can visit the official website here. Cote d'Ivoire. The long-troubled West African country formerly known as Ivory Coast has its own online visa process that's recently been adjusted to accept payments. Do I know how it works? Heck no, I don't spend a lot of time in Africa, and Cote d'Ivoire is not on my trending African countries list. The program's website, which is based in French but also in English, is here. Sadly, unless you're from one of 21 African countries or are stateless, you'll need a visa that costs around $110 for stays up to 90 days. I doubt the nearest embassy is any easier. Egypt. Egypt is one of the oldest and culturally richest civilizations known today, with popular beach destinations amongst other attractions. It's no wonder the country has always been a tourist hub. It seems natural that they have hopped on the e-visa countries list. Nationals of over 74 countries must create their e-visa application from the country's e-visa portal at least 7 days before arrival. The single-entry visa is at $25, with the multiple-entry visa at $60. The country's website is, unlike many African counterparts, pretty straightforward and easy to use. Gabon. The African nation of Gabon makes things a bit more straightforward, even if it allows a grand total of 4 nationalities to visit without a visa. In case you were wondering, they are Mauritius, Morocco, Tunisia, and South Africa. So you probably want to keep reading. Gabon actually gives you the option to select a single entry for around $100 or a double entry visa, and to determine how long you want to stay. From experience, it's generally easier and cheaper to select the most conservative visa you need. The process seems straightforward, although you do need to upload some documents on the website here. Georgia. Georgia is one of the most open e-visa countries in the world, perhaps second to only Ecuador. Even countries that face a lot of problems traveling, such as Thailand, have easy access. If you aren't from the laundry list of countries that get a 1-year stamp upon arrival, you'll need to go through the easy e-visa process. Nationals of a few countries, Cuba, Guatemala, Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay, and a number of Caribbean islands, can apply for 90 days, while all others, such as Chinese and Indians, can apply for 30 days. I live in Georgia, so can't comment much on the process. But if it's like anything else the government does, it should be very efficient. The website is here. India. India was smart to introduce the e-visa program a few years back and to open it up to everyone more recently. The problem is that getting an Indian e-visa represents everything you might expect: bureaucracy, ineptitude, and inefficiency. The first time I applied online, my application was accepted and the only step left was to pay. However, the e-visa website makes the odd choice to give you 2 payment options, as if you care which Indian bank processes your payment. And the bank I chose happened to be out of commission for some time. That meant that my application was lost and I had to start over again. The Indian visa process is rather intense and involves a lot of questions, as well as a few uploads, so plan to spend an hour or 2 really focusing on it. The confusing website in question is here. Iran. Iran now joined the list of e-visa countries that have easier access compared to previous times. Your electronic visa application can be processed within as little as 10 working days. The process is simple and straightforward. You can get started with it here. Kenya. Kenya conjures up images of African safaris, but Kenya is quickly working to make itself the financial hub of East Africa, with everything from co-working spaces to venture funds opening. Kenya offers 90-day visa-free access to nationals of 43 countries, only 3 of which are Western: Street Kitts and Nevis, Cyprus, and San Marino. Singaporeans get visa-free access to, so unless you want to invest a few million euros to get Cyprus economic citizenship, you'll need an e-visa. Most Tier A and Tier B passports can easily apply online, as can Chinese and Indian citizens. The process takes 2 days and costs $51, at which time you have 3 months to get yourself to Nairobi Airport. Details are here. Kuwait. My experience visiting Kuwait involved getting a visa on arrival, which seemed easiest as a U.S. citizen who gets special treatment, but is available to a growing number of countries in Europe and even Georgia. The process is straightforward, although it requires you to answer a number of questions. The fee is about $10 upon arrival. Unfortunately, the biggest limitation is that Kuwait's e-visa is only available to a limited number of countries. Details on the website are here. Laos. Open to a staggering 159 countries through e-visa, Laos is one of the most open countries on this list. The processing time of the e-visa is usually a mere 3 working days at some $50, excluding bank charges for U.S. citizens. You can find the website here and a visa fee calculator that's based on your nationality here. Malaysia. Not only is Malaysia one of the cheapest and safest countries in the world, making it one of the best Asian countries to live in amongst other reasons, but it's also one of the world's easiest countries to visit. 63 country citizens get 90-day visa-free. Another 97 countries receive 3-day visa-free travel, and 2 countries receive 14 days without a visa. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.